are about to go see some cars that have been missing for a month, if you can believe that or not. And we're also gonna go check out a Corvette that was traded in a couple weeks ago that I've still yet to go see. So I'm gonna take you guys right along for the journey with me and check out these cars that have been missing. But before we do that, hit this little subscribe button and subscribe to our YouTube channel because we are growing. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers, and I have a special Black Friday video coming out next week. So you're gonna wanna subscribe and see that video, but let's go check out these cars. So all of these cars are conveniently located at Stingrayalley Performance. If you guys are followers of the channel, you guys know exactly who I'm talking about, Chris and his dad at Stingrayalley Performance. Great mechanics, great mechanic shop, but not the best looking. It kind of would throw you off. I mean, look at where we have to go right here. So you pull up in here, you're like, oh man, what kind of shade tree mechanic place is this? Because you got all these little metal buildings, lots of different businesses. But for you guys that are car nuts, you know what I'm talking about. It isn't the name brand places that give the best quality work. They give you the highest price, they don't give you the best quality work. It's like these hidden gems that will give you the best deals and the best prices. But first we're gonna try to find in this trade-in. If you guys remember, we had a 1969 Chevrolet Corvette and a customer traded in another Corvette, which I've yet to see, and this is going on weeks ago. So let's get out of the car and see if we can find it. And here she is. This is the 1979 Chevrolet Corvette that my buddy Gary traded in on his 69 that he bought. And this is the first time me seeing it. I've only came out of Louisiana. You can see right here on the sticker. So he sent me a few pictures of it. Gary owned this car for 30 years. He was actually more hurt getting rid of this car than he was excited about getting his 69 Corvette. But the reason I bought it, or got it on trade, is because this interior, I mean, get a double look on that interior. That interior is spotless. I mean, the interior is brand new. You got the glass T-tops as well. So the interior to this car is what sold me on it. And the fact Gary had it for 30 years. The crazy part is, though, the car doesn't run. I bought the car knowing it didn't run. It's been sitting in his driveway underneath a car shed, obviously. So that's why looks still in great shape. So what we're gonna do right now is see if we can get it fired up. So we got some keys. Chris will turn it over, and I'm gonna try not to blow up this engine. So this is a matching number car from what Gary told me. We'll check here in a second, but it's a little corroded in here, some surface rust as far as the manifolds and stuff go. Brake cleaner, starter fluid. We're just gonna see what gets it going. Go for it. Hey, it lives. Can you believe that? So some carb adjustment, we should be good to go. No knocks, no nothing.
Yeah, whenever it's about to die like that, don't spray it in there because it'll fucking shoot flames out there.
Yeah, it'll be a flamethrower carb. All right, we got some good news to start this video off. I came in over here thinking that this car was not running, and well, it
runs smooth. It sounds real smooth.
Yeah, it actually did run smooth. No hiccups, no ticks, no hiccups. It got some paint coming off right here, but you know, it's a 79 model car. I mean, it's not too much to complain, especially buying it sight unseen. So real solid with this thing. Chris and his dad, they'll get this thing dialed in, ready for sale. No leaks, no nothing, but the interior is 10 out of 10. Now, let's talk about cars that have been MIA. Here's this one right here, 1965 Ford Mustang. It's gonna fire up.
It should.
This will be the first time I ever hear it running. I bought this car like 2 months ago and had the stupid Sniper EFI carburetor, which is like a computer system to make it fuel injected. We took all that out and put on the carburetor from my Roadrunner. So if you guys remember my 440 Roadrunner, I took the carb off that, put it on this. Hey, we got 2 for 2 today. This is awesome. Man, that sounds nice. This is a fresh rebuild, guys, a fresh restoration. Look at this. This engine is spotless. So what you got over here?
I'm running off the Holly system just with the carburetor, so it reads all your temps and everything. We got to tweak the coolant temp. For some reason it's saying it's hot when it's only 102, but that's easy. But yeah, it's all on here. And then I do believe the gauges work also.
Yeah, well, you can cut it off. Well, awesome. We got 2 for 2 on start. This is the first time I ever heard this Mustang. Now, the problem with this Mustang was that it would not turn over. The stupid computer system would keep the car from going and turning over. But seems like we fixed it, so awesome. And look at the trunk area right here. No rust, no corrosion, brand new fuel tank right here. I mean, this is awesome. This is going to be a great Mustang for somebody. So, Mustang check. This is one of the cars I haven't seen in a few months. Now, here's another one over here. This 05 Corvette. For any of you guys that ever try to sell me a Corvette that does not have a window, where the windows are not working, that's a C6. I don't want it. I don't want your Corvette. Chris, tell them what's going on with this thing.
Well, we already got the window put in, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So, we got this one in for a number of things. One was this. Let's not open the keys in there. But one was the gas cap switch was stuck, so it wasn't working. The gas cap was just open. The window regulator went out. It's actually...
And the window regulator, the problem is, to buy one, it's like $900 for this. If you don't believe me, go Google it.
This is what happened to it.
Oh, they get all eaten up.
Yeah. So we put a used one in there from another car we were able to find. And now the window's going up and down. And it also came in for no charging,
Yep.
which you need an alternator. What else was it?
Probably an oil change, and you changed the shifter.
Yeah, oil change, shifter. The shifter was all worn. I mean, it was hideous.
This has been one of them cars that's been giving us issues. And on top of all of it, I couldn't get the title to it. I bought this car from a YouTube follower out in, I forget, South Carolina, North Carolina. And there was a whole mishap. That's another YouTube video, but huge title problem. So I think that's all the cars I got down here, right, Chris?
Yeah.
So this is my problem deals that Chris has almost ironed out. Been missing them for a while. If you guys are in Corpus Christi, you need to come see Chris at Cinder Performance.
We'll get you taken care of.
I mean, look, what is this thing?
It's a Freightliner. It's got a 8.3 liter Cummins in it. No matter what you have, from Corvettes to little Miatas to semi-trucks, pretty much, we'll get you taken care of.
I mean, this is a monster truck right here. This like, I don't even know, this is like some NASCAR stuff.
If you got a lot of money, you probably have one of these.
But yeah, so comment down below which is y'all guys' favorite out of the bunch. Do you guys think I did good on this trade-in? Because I bought this sight unseen. He told me it would fire up if I put starter fluid in it, but I mean, you can't know that for sure, especially when you're not there in person. So I think we did really good on this one, and this one's gonna be really great price once he's done working on it.
Hopefully the AC works.
Yeah, hopefully the AC works, but they mainly don't. He said the AC works in this car.
Yeah, the AC actually goes really cold on this one.
So this one's got AC, it's automatic, power steering, power brakes. I obviously haven't drove it because that's the first time I've heard it, but maybe in another video we'll go drive it. All right, guys, that's gonna wrap up today's YouTube video. It's a short and sweet one, but make sure to comment down below which one out of those three is your favorite. You like that fully restored Mustang, you like that 79 Corvette, or do you like that C5 convertible? And let me know how I did on that trade-in. But more importantly, this next week is Black Friday. I will be posting a huge, you guys don't understand, this is gonna be record-breaking sale in next week's YouTube video. So save up some cash this week so you can just wire me some money next week on one of my special inventory for you guys. So thank you guys so much. Hit that subscribe button, but please make sure to watch next week's video because next week's sale is only going to be valid for that weekend only. So hope you guys have a great rest of the day. See you guys in the next video.